Now, welcome to our segment Healthy Choices, and I have Tegan with me today from Additive Free Kids. Now, Tegan, we're talking about MSG. What is that?
Yes, thank you for having me back again, Chloe. Today, talking MSG. MSG is something I feel you've heard me mention it a few times before on this show, but we've touched very lightly on it. Today, I wanted to go a little bit more in depth because it is something that can be quite scary, and there's a lot of information to know on it. MSG is 621, it's known as 621, but there are a lot of different forms of MSG, which is where I think it can become quite confusing for people to know how to avoid it.
Yeah, see, I've seen it on the back of packets, there's 6 and all these numbers, there's
yeah.
all different names for it.
Yeah, it can become very, very confusing. And the reason I think it needs a lot more information out there is because some of the health risks associated with it can be quite severe. You've got health risks like migraines, headaches, but you can also get your heart palpitations, dizziness. People have been known to have heart attacks. And you've got birth defects, neurological disorders, so it can be quite severe for some people.
Yes, so why are they having in our food for?
Yeah, that's a good question. I often wonder why most things are in our food, but the research that has been done on MSG has all been funded by industry. All of the research which is used by Food Standards Australia and New Zealand, which is our food governing body, it's all been industry funded. None of it has been independent, and same with the FDA in America. It's all been industry funded.
Now, I know it's in a lot of foods. Now, I always thought it was natural. Is it?
Well, glutamates, you're absolutely right. Glutamates occur naturally in some fruits and vegetables. You've got broccoli, tomatoes, mushrooms, but they're very different to MSG. These glutamates are still bound to... I'm not a neurological science person, but I'll give you a quick rundown. The glutamates are bound to their little proteins, and they go in very small doses, very, very small doses. They go inside our body, they get processed properly, they go into our bloodstream, up to our brain, and they're actually neurotransmitters, so they help our brain cells talk to each other. And we need them. But where MSG is different to that is MSG is taken from its raw source, so from its broccoli or wherever they're harvesting it. It's stripped of its protein, it's concentrated, so it's in massive, massive doses, and then it's put inside our food, and it goes directly into the bloodstream, up to the brain, and it's an excitotoxin which rushes around our brain, firing off all these messages. And our brain cells die from it because they're overexcited, so they get overstimulated and they die.
Okay, so MSG doesn't sound very good at all.
It's not very good at all, no.
So what about young children and infants?
Yeah, this is really where I'm stressing all of my information to people. If you're pregnant, you need to be very, very aware of MSG, because in Australia and America, MSG is banned in infant foods, 12 months and under, and infant formulas, because it is known to cause neurological disorders and nervous system damage. But where that warning stops is for pregnant women. They're not warned, and there's no labelling system, so they can't pick up a packet and go, oh, I know that's got MSG in it, I'm not going to eat that because that can damage my unborn baby's brain. So there needs to be a bit of a warning system for them.
Yeah, so how can people become more aware of it?
Well, I've got my 2 favourite books. We've got this one here, The Chemical Maze. I brag about this all the time. I think absolutely everyone should have one. And we've also got this one here, Julie Eadie's book, that has, if you want more information on MSG, look for this book. It is brilliant. She really goes into depth.
And where can we get these books from?
Basically, Additive Alert, you can get it from any bookshop, even Kmart. I saw it the other day for about $20, so it's very affordable. The Chemical Maze you can get at health food shops. I'm now stocking that online, and my website is linked to the Couch website, so people can just follow the links. It's very affordable.
Yep. Now, backstage, you said there was a little quote you wanted to say.
Yes, I found this quote on the internet. I have to read it because I just found it today when I was shuffling through. I love research, so I was shuffling through some more research, and I found this. This is from his testimony on April the 7th, 1993. Neuroscientist Richard C. Henenbury, he's a PhD, he summed up his presentation by saying, I consider it ironic that pharmaceutical industry is investing vast resources in development of glutamate receptor blockers to protect our brains against glutamate neurotoxicity in common neurological disorders, while at the same time the food industry, with the blessing of the FDA, continues to add great quantities of glutamates to the food supply. It makes no sense. They're putting all that funding into trying to get medicines to fix the issues that glutamates are causing, yet they're still pushing glutamates in our food.
Okay, well, thanks for your time today here, Tegan.
Thank you very
You've told
much.
everyone out there what they need to know about MSG. Now, if you want some more information, make sure you check out thecouch.com.au, and there's a link there to Tegan's website. And that's about all today about MSG. Back to you, Fred.